Yo, what's up guys, it's Brother here, back with another Legends of Runeterra video. So there's a lot of things I love about the new targon update. I love being able to play with new cards, look at pretty animations, using the new emotes, just everything. But there is one thing I'm having a problem with, and I don't think that I'm alone on this issue, which is that SPELLSHIELD has been an extremely confusing mechanic to understand. It's inconsistent, it's buggy, and has lost me some crucial games while climbing the ladder. So in today's video, I'm going to quickly talk about what SPELLSHIELD is, answer some frequently asked questions about SPELLSHIELD, and show you some of the most important interactions surrounding the mechanic. Let's get into it. So before we even get into the problems with SPELLSHIELD, let's first talk about what SPELLSHIELD is and what it's supposed to do. So SPELLSHIELD is a new mechanic from Targon that nullifies the next spell or skill that would affect a unit. SPELLSHIELD will stay on a unit until affected by a spell or skill, or for as long as the duration specified by the card granting it. Okay, what does that mean? Well, for example, Moonglow will permanently grant SPELLSHIELD, while Bastion only gives SPELLSHIELD for the turn. Does that make sense? Good. Next, SPELLSHIELD only blocks enemy spells, so if you decide to target your own unit with a spell, it won't get cancelled by SPELLSHIELD. You can still buff your own unit with cards like Fear of the North, and can still kill your own unit with Vengeance, if that's what you're into. And finally, SPELLSHIELD doesn't stack. If you try to give a unit SPELLSHIELD twice, it will still only block one spell or skill. So don't get baited into thinking you can just protect the crap out of one of your creatures and start a new standalone SPELLSHIELD OTK deck for some reason. I'm just messing. Alright, so everything I just said is basically SPELLSHIELD at its most fundamental level. I guess if you think about it, it's basically a pseudo deny effect that helps add a layer of security onto your unit. When the mechanic was revealed, there were three questions that kept being asked. The first question is, can you silence SPELLSHIELD? Unfortunately, you can't silence SPELLSHIELD, so a card like Sunburst won't work against SPELLSHIELD, and you would have to cast Hush twice in order to silence a SPELLSHIELDed unit. Question number 2, does SPELLSHIELD block damage from spells that don't target? Yes, SPELLSHIELD does block spells that don't specifically target a unit. For example, if your opponent casts the Ruination, which says kill all units, if your unit is SPELLSHIELDed, it should stop it from being destroyed by the Ruination. But with that said, there is a bug surrounding this rule, which I'll cover in a bit. Question number 3, does SPELLSHIELD block triggered abilities? No, SPELLSHIELD cannot block triggered effects. So, for example, a round start effect like the Infinite MINDSPLITTER and Minotaur Reckoner would still stun SPELLSHIELDed units. Okay, so now that we know everything there is to know about SPELLSHIELD, what's the problem? The problem is that there's a few inconsistencies and bugs surrounding the mechanic, and it's been screwing people over. Most importantly, screwing me over. But your guys' games matter more than mine, and I want to make sure you guys have everything you need to win more games. So here are the 3 weird interactions I currently know about SPELLSHIELD. What we're going to test is when I attack with my board, right? Right here. Right? And let's say you blocked like that, yeah?
I swing a judgment. You die. It says you die.
Yeah, I think it all does. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that's crazy. What the heck? Okay, so we
Follower, right?
possession, steal follower, like that.
A priest.
We wouldn't be able to steal your unit here. Oh, we would. Right, we would. You lost life this turn, so I can strong arm. So if I strong arm a unit, right? If I pick your 27 thing, it should be able to strong arm into my hand. Okay, so some people are trying to argue that the judgment damage going through should be intended. However, other players like Mogwai disagree, saying that it should not be intended and that the game devs should explain their mechanics more in depth. In my opinion, I feel like there's not much more to say except that I completely, wholeheartedly agree with Mogwai and think that Riot should explain their mechanics just a little bit better. Like, if a new mechanic like SPELLSHIELD can confuse veteran Runeterra players, just imagine how a new person trying to learn the game would feel, right? So, yeah. I really do hope Riot fixes this problem soon because it's causing a lot of player frustration and even forced the tournament I was supposed to play in this weekend to postpone. I wasn't gonna win, but you know, I was really looking forward to it. Anyways guys, that about wraps it up for today's video. Have these weird SPELLSHIELD interactions ruined your games? Were there any buggy interactions I missed? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you learned something new today or enjoyed the video, it'd be awesome if you clicked on that like button and consider subscribing because it really encourages me to make more videos like this. I hope you're all having fun with the new patch, and I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.